All right, guys. So today we're talking about assistants and team members. I hope you all enjoyed the systems and customer acquisition process from a bird's eye view. Now we're going to go into the same process, but for assistants and team members. So I've learned a lot about this, by the way, guys. I'm super excited to go over this with you all because at the end of the day, I've also learned a lot, and it's really cool for me to take what I learned and give it to you guys. So, overview, we're going to talk about company core values, vision on how their goals match up and fit in with yours, why their role is important, resources for training, and HR, payroll, and hiring agreements, and all that jazz. So, company core values, it helps you lead the team through an example way easier. It finds the right types of people in your business and in life, even, just a side note, and then creates more of an identity for your business. So, what this will do at the end of the day is when you're hiring people and you're connecting with individuals, you'll be able to figure out if they're going to be a good fit to be in your organization in general, away from skills, away from their performance, because if they don't fit in with your company core values, you all aren't going to be functioning as a team. And remember, to go far in life and in business, you must be connected with teams and the right people that support the vision. So after company core values, we're going to visions on how their goals fit in with yours. As a CEO, I've understood this as well, is that we need to have a big enough vision to fit other visions inside it. So whatever that person is wanting to accomplish, make sure that person of what they want to accomplish fits in that supports your vision as well. So this will also help you have a big enough vision, so it'll create high retention and help you attract great talent. And also, like, this is something that's very, very undervalued or underrated. Is that you know I want CEOs and leaders to support the people that they work with, and this is easier said than done. Like, I've had a couple of virtual assistants. They had some goals they wanted to accomplish, and I didn't necessarily teach them the skill set in the beginning. I had them just simply read SOPs, and that was it. And they did the job, and they were around for a while. But then, they left because they were just looking to grow, and therefore, I understood where they were coming from. You have to grow as a person in your professional path in your career, especially. So make sure if you're taking a virtual assistant as an example and they want to learn how to create systems, maybe they want to understand how to create good ads, teach them, because what's going to happen is the more you give, the more you get in the long term, and it's way better in that way. So that way you can continue to assist them in their growth potential. So also, after you've got them into a role, reiterate why their role is so important. So each person that you get in there helps. Let me retract. Each person that you hire adds to a piece to a great masterpiece. So each piece creates a masterpiece. So you will need to identify the role to that team member on how their piece fits into that masterpiece. Make sure their vision matches up with their role. Otherwise, it won't be a good fit, chances are. Because if you're just ignoring what their goals are from what they've told you, and also they align with their company core values, that'll be a huge missed opportunity for you to plug that piece into your masterpiece. And then create clarity. This is a huge one for me. Like, oh my gosh, I have a buddy of mine, Brandon Packer, and he helps me out with systems and annuities and autopilot. And we've been creating a process for a client success manager and also a media buyer. So the thing is, I'll create like a process. It won't be as clear enough, but he'll help me get clear on how to explain it to someone. So it creates clarity on who they need to collaborate with. So that's a huge one, though, for real. Like, I couldn't tell you how many times people weren't doing anything because they just weren't clear on their goals. Also, with resources for training, I was pretty good at this. Videos, training, tutorials on how to learn by doing and listening. People learn at different ways. And then standard operating procedures to learn by seeing the process before them. So this will help them accomplish different ways of learning, and then a team meeting to learn from experienced people and understanding further in order to get get deeper questions answered. Excuse me. Because when you have a meeting with someone, you could provide a space for someone to ask questions, even if they don't know how to do something. It gives them the opportunity to say, "Hey, Mister Boss, I guess I'm having a lot of trouble going through this module. Could you provide more clarity for me?" And there's that clarity word again, just like in why the role is important from earlier. Um, this accomplishes all of that. They're able to have a way to learn in different ways, and also proper leadership is instilled into them, so that way they can take themselves to the next level. All right, this next part is going to be pretty much a reiteration of something you probably already know, but it's just something good to have in line. So, hiring systems, payroll is important so people get paid on time, agreements so people are clear on what they're doing, and to have continued clarity in that direction. So that way, you're protected and they're protected as a contractor or an employee. HR can be a really good opportunity to handle your back end systems and even taxes as well. Just so you know. We use ADP, and for payroll, we'll do ADP. We've looked at Gusto as well. That's a good platform. Agreements, DocuSign or Adobe Sign are pretty good. If you want to get paid too, Stripe is also good, and Honeybook. So build out steps. So schedule again. This is pretty much the same thing as last time. Schedule after a schedule call after your outline has been made. This call will be used for clarity on your process, and we will build the process for you and then have approval and finalization and have revisions as many as you need within reason. Integrate with your business training videos to supplement the process. And again, like this is where if someone was a client in Scale, this is what we would do. This is what would happen. And yeah, I'm pretty much an open book to you guys. You're in my community. I'm showing you kind of what's going on here. We've already went over systems, client acquisitions, and assistants, and team members up into this point. And the only two left we have left to go is lifestyle and productivity and elevating yourself as an entrepreneur. So at the end of the day, guys, if you want to become a Scale client and you're interested in more information, let me know in the comments and we can kind of talk more about that. Remember, guys, you guys this whole process is to help you all further understand how to scale your companies and what it takes from a bird's eye view to do that. So anyways, I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll see you all in the next video with lifestyle and productivity. Thank you so much.